Hello, beautiful people. Thank you so much for tuning in, watching, and listening. This is going to be the mid-May 2023 reading for the zodiac sign of Leo. As always, my readings are very intuitive, so I'll provide you with any intuitive messages that I receive, as well as the meaning of the tarot cards. I do, however, recommend you check out your sun, moon, and rising just to get a full picture of everything that's going on for you this month. And if you haven't done so already, please do subscribe to my YouTube channel. When you subscribe, that helps me greatly, and you'll be notified when I post new content. With that being said, let's go ahead and jump in and get started. In column number 1, we're going to take a look at what's wrapping up and coming to a close, so last few weeks or a month. Column number 2, we're going to take a look at what's coming for the remainder of May. We're also going to do a money column, a love column, and in the 5th and final column, we're going to do a message from our future self or spirit guides. We'll also do 3 yes or no questions, a crystal of the month, and a healing note. But Leo, let's go ahead and get started again in this column number 1, what's wrapping up and coming to a close. We're pulling a summary affirmation card to start with. And we have the card, I feel nurtured. This is a good one. I think there are a lot of times in life, unfortunately, where we feel like we aren't getting like the support and nurturing and care that we need. But it feels like the last few weeks you really have felt that love, felt that support. So that's great to see. But let's see what messages we've got going on. You could have been doing the nurturing too, but I don't think that that's the case for the majority of you. I think it's the opposite. But let's see here what we've got. Okay, up first we have the Strength card. The Strength card is a card of that unconditional love. So you have the card saying that you're feeling nurtured, a card saying that there's some unconditional love. This could have been you nurturing you as well, because with the Strength card, this can be a card of self-love, self-respect. This is also a card of courage, so this could have been like supporting yourself so you can take next steps on something here, Leo. The next card that we have is the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands is a card of expansion. It's a card of growth. Again, this is, I think, the support you need to move into this expansion, to move into this growth. Maybe you just like got a new space for your own business, or maybe you had like a surgery done and it was somebody taking care of you after the surgery. Again, it's like that support. It's taking that next step. It's leading to expansion. It's leading to growth. This is also a card of travel. So some of you could have done some travel these last few weeks. And at the bottom here, we have the Five of Coins. The Five of Coins can be a card of like not feeling very good. So you could have been having issues with allergies. Again, I think some of you like could have had a surgery or an operation or something where somebody was taking care of you. But this feels like kind of under the weather issues. There is also like potential that you could have been worried, and maybe that's where the support came into play as well. Coming to support you because you had some angst or worry around whatever situation this was. Let's take a look at our clarifiers though, Leo, and see what other information we've got here. First up, we have the Justice card. The Justice card is a card that's always favorable for you, so love to see that. The Justice card is also very much so like cause and effect, because you did this, now this is going to happen. Again, I feel like this is the effort you're putting in, the expansion and growth that comes with that. It's something that you've worked hard for, or it's kind of like built up to it, I guess is a good way to say it. This could also be like truth coming out too. Maybe again you were worried about the situation, but it seemed to work out, and we had a good support system there. The next card that we have is the Temperance card. Love the Temperance card. This is a card of balance and harmony. I feel like pretty much everybody I talk to needs more balance and harmony. Hence why I'm a big fan of the Temperance card. This travel could have kind of been that break, that getaway, that little bit of time away that you needed here, Leo. The Temperance, though, as you grow and expand into this new step or new stage, it seems much better for you. It seems much more balanced, much more harmony here in that new state. Then at the bottom we have the Two of Pentacles. The Two of Pentacles can be a card of being kind of busy. You have lots of different things going on in these last few weeks. This could also be like weighing your options though and trying to figure out what path we're going on. That could have definitely been the driver of some of that worry that we were potentially talking about there too. Also, being stressed and having lots going on could have led you to feeling a little bit under the weather. Okay, now let's take a look at our next column, which is just general what's coming for the month of May. We have the card, I will encourage. This could go either way, Leo. This could be you encouraging somebody else. This could be you encouraging you. You could be receiving encouragement too, but I think it's probably one of the first two that I mentioned. But let's see what messages we've got here. These are kind of far apart. Okay, up first we have the King of Cups. The King of Cups is a card of being very supportive, being very tolerant, being very empathetic. I do think just given this very first card here, Leo, I think the odds are that you will be leading somebody through, you will be encouraging them. Again, the King of Cups is very supportive, very tolerant, very empathetic, very understanding. It's interesting. It's like, I feel like you were just nurtured and now you're going to be doing some nurturing, but the King of Cups is coming through as you. So I think it'll be you providing that support. The next card that we have is the Ace of Cups. Anytime we have an Ace card, it's a card of newness. With the case of Ace of Cups, this is new baby, relationship, proposal, marriage. So definitely some new love energy out there. Sometimes I see people adopt new pets too with this card. If that's what you're interested in doing, always love that animal love and relationship as well. And then at the bottom here we have the Magician. The Magician is a really good card. We like to see it really truly anywhere in a reading. This is about focusing your energy though, focusing on the things that you want. The Magician helps turn visions into reality. Again, I feel like you're helping support somebody's dream come true here. You could even be like playing matchmaker. Maybe this is like helping somebody get into a new relationship or helping somebody get over a relationship. Let's see what other clarifiers we have here though. First up we have the Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords is a card of like theft, betrayal, dishonesty. So these are typically not very good traits. This could be a situation or a relationship. I would say that you're helping somebody get over something along these lines. The next card that we have is the Five of Cups. The Five of Cups is a card of loss, regret, heartbreak. This is low feelings. Again, I think you could be helping somebody get over a relationship, so I'm not surprised that these type of feelings are coming in. You could be helping them in or out of a relationship though. And then at the bottom here we have the King of Wands. The King of Wands is a card, this is like courage, and this is like, again, giving that encouragement. It's interesting. I don't think this is you, so I don't think this is you that's a relationship ending, but this is definitely you supporting somebody through a relationship, it feels like, Leo. It's interesting sometimes when we get messages about somebody else. Sometimes it just happens. Again, we asked for kind of the key highlights, so that's what we're working with this month. Now let's move on to our next column, which is anything related to money. We're going to pull a quick affirmation card to start with. I determine the vibration of the financial abundance I hold. So in this column, we're going to talk about anything related to money, job, career, finances, businesses you run, investments you have, whatever you associate with money. First up, we have the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups is a card of being very studious. It's a card of working very hard. Some of you could be working on graduating, or like I see you like doing high school classes or college classes, so working hard there. In general though, this is kind of a work hard card, and this is a card of like new love. So I feel like you are working towards something you love. Maybe you're working on a project you love, or again, if you're in school, you're working towards something that you're really passionate about there, Leo. The next card that we have is the Tower card. The Tower card, in short, is like a tower moment. Something that doesn't go the way we wanted it to. It can kind of be unexpected, unwanted, but I want to give a little bit more detail. So I typically explain this like, Leo, you planned A, B, C, and D, E, F ends up happening. So I do think something unexpected is going to happen this month. There could be a bump in the road on something you've been working hard on. I don't think it'll fully derail you, so don't get discouraged or anything. And with the Tower card can be like a course correction card. It can make sure that you're on the right path. The Tower card always puts you where you need to be. So it is kind of a bummer though, because again, you usually have something planned and then things don't go as planned. But at the end of the day, again, the Tower is taking you where you need to go. So I don't think it will take away from the hard work you put in. Again, just not as planned. At the bottom here, we have the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands is a card of persistence. So I feel like you've put in all this hard work already and you need to keep pushing. So whatever this Tower thing is that pops up, again, don't let it derail progress. The first clarifier we have is the Sun card. In terms of good card in the tarot deck, it really does not get much better than the Sun card. This is a card of material happiness, joyous outcomes, success. I love to see all of these things. This, like I said, is really one of the best cards in the deck. I feel like we're working towards something that we truly love, that we're super passionate about. This is going to indicate a favorable outcome too. So again, even though the Tower card's in there, things are still going to work out in your favor. The next card that we have is the Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords is a card of worry. Again, when this pops up, when things go awry, of course it's going to cause some angst and some worry. But don't forget we have the Sun card here, and you've put in so much hard work that it's not going to affect the hard work you've put in. At the bottom here, we have the King of Cups. This is about being tolerant. This is about being able to go with the flow. So be persistent even as things come up. So persistence and tolerance there. Okay, now Leo, let's take a look at our next column, which is anything related to love. We have a card, you may not always understand why certain things happen. However, there's always a higher purpose to those events in your life. Through turmoil, a blessing will soon be revealed. So this column's anything related to love, family, friends, relationship, children, marriage, whatever you associate with love. The first card that we have is the Five of Swords. The Five of Swords is a card of not very good relationship typically. This is like bully, theft, violence, abusive, toxic relationship. There's some sort of relationship that's just not in a good place here. This could be friend, family, loved one, Leo, but this doesn't feel the best here. Something is happening, or there's this relationship that is not treating us well. The next card that we have is the Four of Cups, which is a card of not feeling fulfilled. It's a feeling of apathy. All in all, we're just not happy here. This relationship isn't accomplishing what we need it to accomplish. It's not feeling fulfilling all around. It's not feeling very good here. At the bottom, we have the Ten of Wands. The Ten of Wands is a card of stress, exhaustion, too many burdens. I feel like we're just over this relationship. It's so much work. It's unhappy. Things are not going well here, Leo. Let's see what clarifiers we have. I'm kind of surprised to see this, so let's see what's happening. The first card that we have is the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords, if you look at this card, both the horse and rider are moving very quickly. This indicates a fast change. This indicates a lifestyle change. And honestly, this feels 50-50. I'm looking to see if this relationship is ending. I think some of you are. That lifestyle change is going to be moving on, moving away from this. Again, it's just not happy. For some of you, though, I do think that this could be a turnaround where things could get worked out and resolved, but I don't know. I feel like the majority of you are going to move on from this. It's just like it's almost too far gone. Again, there is a small chance that there could be a turnaround here because this is like a lifestyle change. The next card that we have is the Ace of Pentacles. Anytime we have an Ace card, it's a card of newness. I do feel like there is maybe opportunity for new relationships, happiness on the other side. For some of you, this could be financially draining too. Like maybe this person's very financially dependent on you. So this is kind of like financial rebound. Maybe that's one of the things that's bothering you is related to money in this relationship. I will say though, at the bottom here, we have the Ten of Cups. So again, whether you move on or you stay, it does seem to correct. With the Ten of Cups, we have the nice full rainbow here, happy couple, kids playing, there's a house in the background, water's running, the grass is green. The Ten of Cups is my favorite card in the entire deck. It's really the card of everything wonderful. It's total love, support, happiness, contentment. So I think sometimes people are scared to move on because they like worry they'll never find somebody else or never be happy again or never have that friendship again or whatever it may be. But this is saying quite the opposite. So again, maybe for some of you there's possibility for a turnaround, but I just think the grass is so much greener on the other side. Probably likely away from whatever relationship this is here, Leo. Okay. Now let's take a look at our fifth and final column, which is a message from our future self or spirit guides. We have the card, I feel peaceful. We talked about this a little bit earlier with the Temperance card. I always get excited when I see balance, harmony, peace. Typically we need more of it. I think you could definitely be letting go of some baggage, which we just talked about, which I think will bring a sense of peace. But I like the more peace coming into life here for you. So let's take a look and see what cards we've got. First up, we have the Devil card. The Devil card, generally speaking, is a card of overdoing something. This is addiction, greed, envy, materialism, obsession, anything where we're doing really too much of something. I think we need to find peace. We need to figure out where we're overdoing, what's not feeling right, and kind of put an end to this Devil card. The next card we have is the Judgment card. The Judgment card is a card of clarity. This is kind of, again, acknowledging that something is being overdone, something is not right. And then this is making a decision to make a change, making a final decision on something. And again, making that decision in terms of peace being there. At the bottom here, we have the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords could be a card of gossip, seeking truth. This could be kind of dramatic. It could be like water cooler talk. It could be like lies, not knowing the truth. It does feel somehow tied into the Devil card though. So it's like there's some sort of gossip or rumor or drama happening and we need to choose peace, is what I'm hearing here. Let's take a look and see what clarifiers we have. First up, we have the Nine of Wands, which is a card of keeping and maintaining boundaries. We definitely need to set some boundaries. Whatever this devil is or whatever this drama or gossip is, it's creating a lack of peace. So again, we need to set boundaries to give ourselves that peace. The next card we have is the Two of Swords. The Two of Swords is a card of having to make a decision. It's not always a decision we want, but we have two cards saying that we need to make a decision, I think, to choose our peace. Choose being peaceful over anything else. At the bottom here, we have the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles is a card of patience. I feel like you've kind of like waited this out to see if it was going to get better. And I don't know that it's going to, and that's why now you're in the position to make the decision here, Leo. Okay, now let's take a look at our Gypsy Witch fortune telling deck. I'm going to give you the opportunity to ask 3 yes or no questions. If you don't have 3 questions in mind, you can pause the video and think of them really quick. But question number 1 is the King of Hearts. This is number 24 card. That's going to be a yes. Question number 2 is the Jack of Diamonds. This is number 14 card. That's going to be a yes. And question number 3 is the Jack of Hearts. This is number 22 card. That's going to be a yes. So yeses across the board there for you. If you watched your video earlier this month, we did pull a card from our Healing Stones deck. This is a crystal to keep with you through the month of May. We have Tiger's Eye, which is good for decisions. It helps you see things from a distance and really helps you decide on the right thing. And last but not least, we have a card from our Healing Notes deck. Leo, your healing note says, I wish I could show you when you are lonely or in the darkness the astonishing light of your own being. Thank you so much, Leo, for tuning in, watching, and listening. Please do like, comment, subscribe. Let me know how this video resonates with you. Again, subscriptions help me greatly, and you'll be notified when I post new content. Also, I did include my Venmo in the comments box if you'd like to make a donation. But thank you so much, Leo, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your May.